Hey, beautiful people. I hope everybody is doing well, vibing, chilling, doing your thing, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, all of that. All right, so we're going to get a couple of messages for today. What's the vibe for the tribe? What's happening? And I hope everybody is doing well, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, all of that. All right, Leo, tap into that unseen potential, that thing you've been hiding. It's time to release it. Step out, baby. All right, let's see. Give me messages for Leo. What's the vibe for the day for Leo? All right, so power and manipulation. Ooh, be cautious of those who disguise themselves and always seek the truth behind the mask. All right, Leo, get prepared. All right, all right, all right. This could be someone in a position of power here, too, that may use manipulation, so y'all be careful on the job today. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull some more energy. Move on from the drama. All right, Leo, that was one thing that I did see is that earlier I did another reading for you guys, got interrupted. But one of the things that I did see that there was a little bit of drama and chaos somewhere. It looks like you are actually closing out that cycle, moving on from that. And there could be somebody here that may actually witness you actually coming up in life, things working well for you. You possibly move into another position or a better position in life. And someone here is really stressing. They had the devil, the nine of swords, and what else was it? It was something else that that person had, and I forgot what it was. But it was like, oh, the page of swords. Somebody here is like seriously paying attention to what's going on in your life. And that person is in great disappointment because I don't know if they wanted to hold you back or compete with you, keep up with you, or whatever it is. But whatever it is, somebody here is, in great disappointment because of what's going on with you. You're rising above all of this chaos, okay? The Emperor. What did I just say? Okay, taking charge, doing what you need to do. For somebody here, you could have a boss here, okay? That is, a little weird one, okay? So there's that. Give me messages, please, and thank you for my Leos. But Leo, it looks like you are on top of the situation and it works out in your favor. All right? Freeing yourself from toxic attachments. Let's see. Heal and move on from past hurts, okay? So, absolutely. Not dealing with the shenanigans. Taking a leap of faith for new beginnings. All right? We have the Fool here. Happiness on the bottom of the deck, okay? So going towards what makes you happy. Whatever this cycle is, with this situation, this person, this job, this scenario, it is complete. All right? It is finished. All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you for my Leos. All right. The Moon. All right, following your intuition here, following your instincts. Absolutely. All right, independent spirit. Embrace your individuality and never let anyone dim your inner light. Absolutely. Because they damn sure will try. Why? Because there's some dark people. All right, the darkness does not like the light. The light actually exposes the dark. You feel me? So with that being said, there could be people trying to stop you from your glow, and all of that. But continue to do what you need to do. All right, so there's that. You have some choices here when it comes to relationships or partnerships here, when jobs and things like that, okay? So that is the reason for the reading. All right, making sure that you have healthy alliances here, okay? Things that are in balance. All right, making sound decisions here and, waiting for divine timing here. When Source says, yeah, now it's time to move, okay? So I like this for you, Leo. It's a little bit of chaotic energy, but when don't we have chaotic energy? The energy of chaos is not coming from us. It is the weird people that, you know, try to surround us or whatever, you know? All right, so let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. I was going to say, it's kind of funny how the weird happens to expose itself. You don't even have to do anything. Just keep living your life. All right, so let's see. Give me messages for my Leos, please, and thank you. Three of Swords. A disappointing situation, but you're standing your guard here. All right, protecting your peace, your energy. All right, give me messages here, please, and thank you. Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords. Definitely a lot of communication coming in here as well. And with this communication, you're going to get some clarity about whatever's happening here too. All right, there is some type of disappointment, but it looks like it's only momentarily. Absolutely. You got a decision to make, either to remain in the situation that you're in or move on. There is some type of disappointment here, but Leo, I kind of feel like, yeah, Ten of Swords, the Devil. Look at this. Look at this. All right, so somebody here is using power, their power, to manipulate a situation. Wow. Ace of Cups, brand new beginnings coming here. But it's kind of crazy because what someone meant for your downfall, dang, is actually turning out to be for your highest good. Look at this. New opportunities coming in, justice being served. And you're not sitting down, you know, taking this land down either. You're taking action. You got new opportunities coming in here. Ace of Pentacles, the Empress. The Tower. This is coming unexpectedly here too. There is some type of drama around you. All right. Or people who are trying to bring it. If you know, like I know, cut that shit off. Because what has it got to do with me? Y'all go on over there and go over there, play in the mud and slop and all that, and, you know, entertain each other. And while y'all do that, I'll do me. You feel me? So with that being said, Leo, sometimes you just gotta back away from some folks. All right? Sometimes people don't know nothing but chaos and drama. You know? So, but they don't like it in their lives, but they'll create it in somebody else's. So just be mindful of that. There is a cycle coming out. Yes. Somebody here is trying to cause some heavy burdens here for you. They want to keep you still, stuck, stagnant here, disappointed, brokenhearted. With this Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords here, I don't know if there's somebody here that is intentionally trying to cause some type of, I was going to say harm, but I don't mean harm, but somebody doesn't want you to move forward and they want to cause heavy burdens for you. I don't know if this is at work or whatever it is. It could be. Let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. And what I was getting earlier is that it might be more than one person. But, baby, you got some news coming in about a brand new opportunity. Very lucrative, I must say. Go on, Leo, with your bad self. Okay? Love it. Great transformation. It's kind of funny when people try to tear you down and really try to stop something for you, you know, something good coming in for you. And especially when it's really malicious and they go about it in a way where, yeah, they're adamant about causing you some type of pain, and they don't realize is that they're stooping themselves down to a lower level, and you're able to use their back to elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes what people think that they're actually doing to you, they're actually doing for you. Sometimes you stay in a situation longer than you need to be, and you should have been gone. And then these people come over here acting, you know what I mean? Just being who they actually literally are at heart. And yeah, it actually sets you up for new opportunities, you know? So don't get distressed over when people start, you know, acting weird and showing you who they really are within. Just acknowledge and figure out where you're going to place those people. If you don't have to deal with them, don't. You understand? They're a non-factor. These people aren't feeding you. They're not financing you. And hopefully none of them are doing you. You feel me? So with that being said, why does their opinion and their actions matter? Okay? Do what you need to do to put yourself in a position to elevate. You understand? And don't let these situations or these people try to discourage you. And keep in mind that sometimes these things happen because you are not where you're supposed to be. You're not aligned. They're not like us. They're not like us, right? Sometimes you have some very malicious, vindictive people. You understand? And you may like, well, hell, we work for the same place. We're in the same job. Why are you stressing off of me? It's because spiritually, you're not aligned with these people, sweetheart. And Source is trying to tell you to come from amongst them. Come from amongst them before you become like them. Okay? So, literally, and one of the reasons why they may come after you is because they see the God in you. It's the God in me. Hey, it's the God in me. That part right there. So, if they can't emulate it, they try to destroy it. It is what it is. You feel me? So, with that being said, come from amongst them. All right? You have new opportunities coming in here for you. New beginnings, new seeds, okay? And you're going to reap the harvest. I love this for you, Leo. Endings bring new beginnings, all right? So there's that. Find your footing and do what you need to do. Make a decision. Make a decision, baby. Make a decision, okay? That part. Move into calmer waters. Do what you need to do. Take that leap of faith on whatever it is that you were trying to do, aspiring to do, told to do, dreamt to do. Go ahead. Just know that chaos is always going to be afoot. Why? Because that's what chaotic people do. They're drama filled, okay? So don't join the drama with them. Say the drama for their mama, right? I'm just saying, Leo, do what you need to do. You got major blessings coming in. So let these fools keep acting up. Let them go on and keep acting up. You go on and keep getting what Source is giving you, okay? The storehouse of blessings is opening up here for you. And, baby, you in line right for it, okay? And this is especially for you. Nobody else. And that's another thing here, too. People might see that you are very blessed, okay, in your life here. And it's not like everything goes your way. It's not like you don't go through anything, because trust me, you possibly going through some stuff with these people, but you already know, move on. They're not like us, right? That's not your people. That's not where you're supposed to be. Let them sit in that nasty ass energy. Let them gather company, and misery loves company, and there's some miserable ass people. And guess what? They have a habit of finding each other, okay? They actually recruit people. Come on, we some miserable MFs. Come over here and sit on with our, sit down with us for a little while. You feel me? But Leo, I want you to be careful here. Keep your business to yourself. It's on a need-to-know basis, baby. If they don't need to know, keep it to themselves. You want them to know, send them off on a wild-ass goose chase. You feel me? So let them go ahead and do and say and whatever, but come from amongst them. There may have been, for those of you that are being pushed out of a position, I know that the timing is definitely not right. But I'm going to put it to you like this. Like I said, the time for you to close out a cycle with certain people, certain energies, is possibly coming full circle. There may have been somebody there at that place, wherever you were, that you were supposed to come in contact with. For some of you, you may have needed that position right then, okay? But now shift is happening again, you know what I mean? And it's time for you to move on. All right, especially if you're in a place where there's a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, okay? And you're not using your fullest, your potential. So with that being said, you may be, time to skedaddle. All right, but Leo, you definitely got some blessings coming in here for you. All right, I don't know if you're doing something creatively, because we always doing something, right? But whatever this is, it's actually working in your favor, okay? So, move ahead. Let dramatic people have their drama. Because eventually, the karma will catch up to them. But live your best life, honey. Living my best life. Let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. For my Leos. That lands on the 3 of Swords. All right, there are obstacles ahead, but you will get through this. So, Leo, this could be happening currently. All right, the relationship you are in is serving to teach you something important. This doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship either. Our souls are evolving and learning lessons. Sometimes we have a difficult past karma to work through. Acknowledge your difficulties and heal from them. Be careful of compromising yourself just to be connected to someone. You are never alone. Like I said, you know, you could want to fit in. You could want to, hey, you know what, we doing the same thing. We at the same place, you know. We good, baby. Your spirit is not aligned with these folks. All right, so it is what it is. You know, I hate to say it, but a lot of Leos are loners. And for a reason, because we ain't putting up with their BS, right? I'm just saying. And although you don't see it, there's a divine plan at work. So source is up to something. God is up to something. God is trying to tell you something. And another thing, you know what? I'm a firm believer that sometimes, you know, the people that try to cause chaos in your life, you know, God knows this. You know, we're going to job this thing through. We're going to get through this, okay? And be blessed on the other side. But sometimes I think, you know, Source actually looks at the people that are doing this, and they may not even know it, but they are being judged, tried, tested, and judged. You feel me? So, I don't know. A lot of times, some of the things that you go through, I just honestly believe that it's not necessarily always for you. You feel me? So there's that. You ever got, you know, rerouted and ran into somebody and had a full-blown conversation and they had some information that you could really use, or vice versa? Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things there. Somebody here could have been, you know, on the brink of a blessing or something. And the guy was like, you know what, let me see how you gonna act. Okay, let me see. Let me show you this person right here. And let's see how your heart really is. What's really in your heart. Okay. So there's that. The hell what's in your mouth. I'm gonna see what you're gonna do. You could tell me anything, but I'm gonna see what that heart does, right? All right, take time with your loved ones to reconnect your heart space. Okay, so you do have support here. For those of you, your loved ones may not be blood related, honey. Those are the people that you are spiritually aligned with. All right, so take some time out with people who actually support you, understand you, uplift you, and encourage you, okay? Stay away from the weird-ass people, all right? Don't focus on the ones that's trying to bring the negativity in your life. You acknowledge it, and then do what you need to do, okay? Don't feed into that mess and keep spoon feeding it. All right, it is what it is. And again, on the bottom of the deck, the relationship you are in is serving to teach you something important. So for some of you, maybe this is a love relationship. I don't know. But it's telling you, heal the past, embrace the future. All right, you're being given a second chance to do something over again. What will you do differently? Okay, so if you've been in this situation before, and, you know, maybe you kind of popped off and, you know what I'm saying? Kind of went there. Don't, honey, because I'm going to put it to you like this. You can go back and forth with weak-minded people. You feel me? To me, I think people that are into all this drama and chaos and things like that, I think they are very weak. I think they are very immature as well. Sometimes people just grow older. They don't grow up. You understand? They don't grow wise. So with that being said, you have a lot of people that like to play childish games. But if you get stuck playing with them, what does that make you? You feel me? So Source may be putting you in a position where it is actually time for you to move on from these people. And then, you know, also, like I said, Source may be dealing with somebody that you don't really know, you know, or know how, you know, how they're being dealt with. So it's really crazy how many people, you know, well, I guess it's just like, you know, people with positive energy too. You know, when they find each other, you know, it's a lot of people. But it's really a trip how many people that will collaborate to do somebody wrong, to bring somebody down. Says a lot about those people. Not so much about the person that they're trying to harm. So, like I said, you know, Source might be trying to see what's on somebody's heart. All right, so let's see. Give me messages. Just make sure that yours is okay. All right, self-sabotage. Don't do it. Your actions stem from fear and self-doubt. Consciously address patterns and behaviors by questioning the purpose they serve. Absolutely. Like I said earlier, honey, what is it gain? What do you gain from going back and forth and matching that nasty ass energy? Absolutely not. You're lowering your standards. Rise above that. Keep yourself up where you are. Don't dwell down there with the swamp dwellers, okay? You feel what I'm saying? That's low life energy. All right? Risk versus reward. The risk outweighs the potential rewards. Be realistic while weighing the pros and cons. Absolutely, okay? So, like I said, what are you getting out of this? All right? What's the point of going into battle when there's nothing to win? It is what it is. You let them folks go over there and do that by themselves. Chaotic energy loves chaotic energy. You feel me? So, the overall energy is future self. This decision will impact who you become. Reflect on how your future self will see today's choices. Walk with the wisdom of the life you wish to live. Absolutely. You feel me? Some people like drama, though. They really do. They really thrive off of it. They get kind of bored without it, you know? And they love it in their lives and lives of others, too. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that. And if you are one that tends to gravitate towards drama, it's not far behind, okay? So, Leo, do what you need to do, sweetheart. Stay out the way of all this drama. And if it's already going on, sweetheart, just move on from it. Like the card says, it's time to move on. You have great blessings and new beginnings coming here for you. And somebody here is stressing off of what you got going on, baby. So you got to be doing something. You feel me? Looks like you're on the right road to me. It looks like you got some distractions that are trying to cause problems. Like it says, there's obstacles ahead, but you'll get through this, okay? And how do you get through it? By keeping your mind right. I'm just saying, keeping your prayer life tight and doing what Source told you to do. Don't get trapped or distracted by the traps and the snares and the snakes and the jeers and the hisses and all of that and the negative energy. Your doors will be open. You trust God, and I'm just saying, move forward, stay prayed up, and acknowledge that the nasty ones are there, but they ain't got nothing to do with you. You feel me? So there's that. Like I said, as long as they don't have to feed you, they're not paying your bills, they're not financing you, you not doing them. You feel me? If you were, they wouldn't be acting that way. I'm just saying, but what does it got to do with you? That's a them problem. You feel me? You let them deal with that. Focus on your money. You stand in your power, all right? And if it comes down to the point where you got to find another job, baby, we got to find what we got to find, okay? Know that everything is going to be okay, all right? And get those creative skills together. You know, you might have to, shake some change a little bit or whatever. Not shake something that your mama gave you, put that away. I'm just saying, but you might have to be creative for a minute, but you got blessings coming here for you, okay? I'm just saying, you got 2 of the 4 aces. Come on now. It's only going to get better from here. All right, so with that being said, don't get sidetracked, all right? All right, I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing day, and thank you for rocking with your girl, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Bye.